everybody, this is Lakin, and this is my video for the financial hop for the village. So, you guys, I wanted to talk about, now this is the first time I'm videoing, like, my face, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time looking at the camera part of my phone and not like my face. But so I wanted to talk about a little backstory. I feel like, I don't know what the statistics are, but I feel like 90% of people, at least in America, are not really taught any kind of financial thing. Not how to budget, nothing. So I was one of those as well. I've been married before and divorced, and during that fiasco, I ended up with mostly utility bills and collections. And my ex's vehicle got repoed, and my name was on it as well. Then, not long after that separation, I met Jason, my current boyfriend. We've been together for 12 years now. Somewhere along the way, about us, I'm guessing 7 years into me and him being together, all of the repo things, or not repo, but collections things dropped off of my credit, and I was starting new, like with no credit whatsoever. My dad helped me get a Capital One card where you pay like $50 and they give you a card and the limit's $50, so they like kind of cover their own butt, which helped a little bit with my credit score. But really what helped a lot was when Jason went with me to get a new vehicle. My Cobalt, my 09 Cobalt at the time was starting to get to the point where her repairs were starting to add up, and it was like, not to mention, I really wanted to have something that I could get into without ducking down to get into or climbing up to get into. I wanted something that was, a decent height. And I had been at my current job for a little while and had built up a clientele, so I was making pretty good money. And so we ended up getting my Jeep. And Jason, love his heart, he co-signed for me so that my interest rate on it wouldn't be too bad, which was amazing. I haven't had any trouble out of that vehicle. It has been awesome. 2020 Jeep Renegade, fabulous. But somewhere among getting that and the COVID stuff, and I ended up with several credit cards. The Amazon, the original Capital One, Apple credit card. I've also had others, American Eagle's another one, but those never got like out of hand. It was really just the three. So I went this past, I think it was the end of January, and to see about a PLOC, because I don't own a home. The home we live in is in my boyfriend's name, but it's totally paid off. Land's totally paid off. The only things he pays are utilities, which is like water and electric, and then he pays for his vehicle and insurance. I pay for my vehicle and insurance, and I pay our cell phone bills, which has 5 phones on it, an iPad, and 3 security cameras. So it's kind of a high bill, but yeah, I went to the bank. I didn't I wasn't approved. Like, I didn't have the means to qualify for a PLOC because I don't own anything. So they were able to do a consolidation loan, which is awesome, because that is a lot lower interest than any of the 3 cards. And so we're working on that. But just getting that credit consolidation loan has bumped my credit score up 100 points. 100 points. And I noticed after I paid off the cards, 2 of the cards doubled their limits. So once that refreshes onto my credit score that I have more available, it'll go up more, which is amazing. But let's see, is there anything else? I don't believe there's anything else that I wanted to talk about face to face. So let's look at my paperwork where I've wrote down goals. Keep in mind, I'm not the best at writing down goals. I've been notoriously bad for it. I kind of just make a general goal and then think I'm gonna do that, but never normally break it down into what I need to do to get there. So this has been a learning experience for me, but let's look at the paperwork. Okay, so here we are with our paperwork, and I do need to mark. Oh, no. Yeah, no, maybe. No, I have not got to watch Budget with Chuckles yet. So we're not going to mark that one just yet. But this is our calendar that has in order what days everybody is going. You can find this at Donna, Powered by Creativity. It's on her page. Our financial goals hop was created by Donna at Donna, Powered by Creativity. Steph at Mama Bear, Budget with Mama Bear, and Andra at the Traveling and Savings Chief. And this has been a wild ride. Like, it's crazy that every person that's went, I feel like there's at least one thing that sticks out to me. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, maybe I should do something like that, you know. But Budget with Chuckles went on Wednesday. Today's me, and then tomorrow is Mandy's budgeting journey. Then Saturday is budgeting with Kim. Sunday is saved money saves you. And then, of course, we got another week and a half after that. Okay. So, now all these papers I've got in here are from the girls. So make sure you go to their page to make sure you get the freebies that they do have, and so that you can work on your own goals and check it out. First one, this one's from Budget with Mama Bear. This one is goals 2025, and then she's got sections: health, family, travel, personal, hobbies, financial, social, and business. So as you can see, I've got more down on the financial because I'm more focused on that, but I had a hard time filling out at least one thing in each section, because I don't typically have like a goal for each of these things. I had to really think what I wanted to put. So with health, I mean, there's several things I could put, but I want to eat better. And if I get my financial goals met, then I will have the money to do so. Because, you know, fruits and vegetables get kind of pricey, you know. Family, now that we live where we have a little bit of land, it'd be nice to have more family like cookouts this summer, like in a way, because we live in a single wide trailer, and so in the winter it's hard to put a lot of people in here. Um, so it now we can do outside stuff. We've got a good yard. We can do like a fire pit thing and all that. Um, travel. I did get my passport, so I am ready to rock when we are ready to go somewhere. I've never been on a plane, so we'll see how that goes. I also plan a trip. We have been talking about possibly in January of next year going to Aruba, but we shall see. A lot of times it's just talk until like the last minute, and that's when we decide to do something. Personal, I want to work on our home. Now, I know that doesn't seem like personal, like that might not seem like self-care. But that's something that aggravates me a lot, is I have zero energy and motivation. And so I will, on my day off, sit on the couch and think, oh, I'd like to go through that stuff and get rid of something, or I'd like to do this or that. But then I just can't make myself go do it. So specifically with work on home, I want to make sure we get our porches stained. I want to wash our siding. I would like to declutter our house. And I would like to paint our shutters. Our house is not like dirty, just cluttery, because it just feels like we gather more stuff than we have the room for somehow. I don't even know how it happens, but I would like our house to, when somebody walked in, I would like it to look like a staged home. I don't know that I can achieve that, but we're going to try. Hobbies. Now I have ADHD, so my hobbies go from one thing to another, and in all truth, doing the financial stuff and trying to work on my budget, and this is probably the longest I've held on to a hobby. So like I did the Bob Ross paintings. I did crochet. I crocheted a bunch of stuff last year. A lot of different things. But I want to craft a gift for my best friend. I got the idea a couple days ago, and I think it's something I can achieve. Ideally, I'd like to give it to her for Christmas. And I know it's going to be something she'd love. I don't really want to say what it is because I feel like there's a possibility she'll watch my video, at least the one that I mention what it is. But the item in question, I'll need a few things. So I'm going to, over the next few months, I'm going to try to like gather up those things that I would need, and then I'll have a while to actually work on it a little bit at a time and get it perfected before I give it to her. But I kind of want to also do a video of that, so that once I gift it to her, I can put up a video of like how I made it. Social, my initial thought on that was like hanging out with people, going to things and doing stuff. I don't like doing things. I don't like going out and being around people, if I can help it. So I put get monetized, because my brain was like, okay, let's not do social like that. Let's do social media. And I've got the subscribers. I just need the watch hours. So hopefully we can get that this summer. Business, I took this as like my full-time job of doing nails and lashes. So my goal with it is to post more of my work online to bring in more customers. I'm really bad for that. I'm bad for forgetting to take pictures of my work, and I'm bad for not taking the time to post it and put like a good caption for it and stuff. Financials where my big stuff is. I want to pay off my debt. I want to pay off my Jeep, which I am separating those in goals because I will have my Jeep paid off quicker than the debt, the credit card debt. Once I get those, I want an emergency fund. I want to start retirement fund, something to do with retirement. I want to look into how to get some sort of retirement, something happening, because I'm 35, 36 in June, and I do not have any emergency fund. I do not have any retirement, and I feel like I'm way behind on those things. But I feel like I'm way behind based off of what people should have, but I don't feel like I'm way behind based off of my earlier thought that 90% of people aren't taught any of this. So it's a love-hate thing. So quarter one, I did not write down my goals. Like I said, I'm terrible at doing this. I'm terrible at writing it down. I'm terrible at I've done really good about writing down what my bills are and what my paycheck is and what comes out of my paycheck and sticking with that. I've done really good about taking my tip money and putting it in challenges, and then once at the end of the month, I count it out, I put it in the bank, I pay it on credit. Excuse me. But I am terrible about writing down goals. Terrible. So I went through here and wrote down things I did kind of accomplish. So in January, I got my credit consolidation loan at the end of January. And so technically I paid off Apple, Capital One, and Amazon. So all those are on the one loan now. I put my tax return on the credit consolidation loan, which helped a lot. I also paid several other payments on it between February and March. I sent off for my passport in March. I received it at the beginning of this month of April. So I've met that goal, thank goodness. Quarter two, so I did a little bit better over here. April, I want to do a 25-day no spend, so I'm trying really hard to not spend majority of this month, because the month of May is going to be a 3 paycheck month. So I thought if I can do a no spend in April the best I can, and then I get the 3 paychecks in May, that'll be amazing as far as like what I can contribute to the credit card or credit consolidation loan. I need to start saving for day trip in May and the flea market, because we have a concert in May. We're just going down for a day, do the concert, come back. And then the flea market. Okay, so my mom loves flea markets, yard sales. And part of my crafting idea will have to do with the flea market. So I would like to have a little bit of cash with me for that. Also, there's usually a boutique set up that I really like to get a few items from for work, clothing for work. Let's see. And then my other one was save for Jeep sticker and oil change. Which, yeah, because I'll need a sticker, not an inspection sticker, because I get those for free for life as long as I have the vehicle. The sticker I need is my registration type sticker that goes on the license plate. And I think it's like $66, and an oil change, I believe. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the paperwork. I can't remember if I need to get my tires rotated. No. I got them rotated last time for sure. So I only need to get an oil change this time. And that's going to end up running, I want to say around 75. But I want to save up money so that I'm ready for these things. May, I want to pay the extra paycheck on the credit card line, credit consolidation line. My boyfriend does not understand how it makes a difference that I get an extra paycheck that month, because he is not in the predicament I am. He makes at least double the money I do, and at this very moment, he has 4 paychecks that he has not put in his bank account yet. Because he's just that good about saving his money. And I don't know how he does it, but he doesn't understand how important that extra paycheck is. My other thing is make a new box challenge. I want to challenge myself to do another box challenge in May, and be able to have it out for you guys then, or at least by my birthday in June. And I want to have my Jeep paid off by June. 100%. We're going to get it paid off. That'll be $500 a month that I can put towards that credit consolidation line. Excuse me. My allergies are killing me. My throat's killing me today. Okay, so I didn't tell you guys. This one's from Donna, Powered by Creativity. And it comes with like each quarter. Like we've got each quarter set up with those. But this one is from Andrea at Traveling and Savings Chief. Which I might be saying it wrong. Is it Andra? It's Andra. I think I keep wanting to say Andra. But anyway, so I do have multiple of these printed out, but I only filled out one based off of my goals that I have for April. So the 25-day no spend, saving for day trip and flea market, and save for Jeep sticker and oil change. So I wrote those again here for the SMART. This is specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? Those 3 things. Measurable. How will you track progress? I put keeping track on paper and reassessing each week. So I need to keep track of my no spend and my challenges that I do for these items, and reassess where I'm at and how close I am to meeting my goal. Attainability. Evaluate the feasibility of your goal. Yes, I can do a 25-day no spend. I know I can. And yes, I can start saving for trip, shop, and Jeep. I know I can do these things. It's feasible. I know I can do it. I don't need a whole lot for those things, money-wise. It's not like I'm not making enough money to meet those goals. Relevant. How does this beneficial to your life? Being in control of my spending will open new doors for saving. So if I save a specific amount for spending at the concert, a specific amount for spending at the flea market, that will help me stay in one circle for that, and I won't overdo it and have to pull from another circle. So if I have the money for a concert trip, which is before the flea market, and I only spend that money I have for the concert trip, then I won't be pulling away from the money I need for the flea market. And then I won't be pulling money away that I need for the sticker or the oil change. If I just control it and stay in the area I've created for myself. Time bound. When do you want to be finished? The 25 days would be the end of April. The flea market is Memorial Day, so I want to have what money I need for it. Our day trip, which is a concert, that's the 14th of May, so I want to have that done then. And the Jeep, I put the end of May, even though I had it wrote on June, but I think I'm gonna meet the end of May goal. I think I got it. I think I can do it. So I only broke down April for now. I will go and break down May at some point. But I've also come over here to third quarter and put that in July I want to start for saving for Christmas. Because we all know that is a big thing and that costs money. And I've also come over here for the last quarter of the year and for October have my credit consolidation loan paid off. I want it paid off in October. I'm so close to being debt free that I can taste it. Oh my God. We're so close. And I even had a conversation with my boyfriend today about that and how I don't want to take more trips than necessary this summer because I need to work so I can pay that off. He tries, but he doesn't really understand. But I've got to be strong. I've got to be strong. I've got to get it done. Just got to do it. But that is all I've got for my financial goals for this quarter. Of course, I'm going to try really hard to keep up with it and push myself to think outside of the box with how I want to save or how I want to achieve something. Because like I said, it's not my strong suit to write it down step by step. That's never been something that I needed to do, or I might have needed to do it. I just didn't know. But yeah, I'm gonna work harder on that. But make sure you guys go check out the ladies. I'm gonna try to have everybody in the description. If you don't see everybody in the description, I will definitely have a comment or two posted that has everybody in it. Because where I upload with my cell phone, it doesn't let me copy and paste. So I have to take the time and get everybody in the description. But just know, if you want to pause the video and take a screenshot so that you can go back and follow everybody and watch for their videos, or go watch the videos that have already come up. But thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate the village. You guys are amazing, and I feel like I wouldn't be this far into it if it wasn't for everybody's support and love. And just I'm so grateful. I don't even know how to express it. But thank you guys so much, and y'all have a lovely week, and I will talk to y'all later.